Youth Action Committee, aka YAC, is a part of TAP 808 that was started to inspire Hawaii's youth to promote healthy relationships and find ways to end teen dating violence in our state. Each committee is tailored to the specific interests and talents of those involved and will provide committee members with valuable experience, knowledge, and a community to address your thoughts and ideas. We hope those involved with the Youth Action Committee will be encouraged to assist TAP 808 as well as model healthy relationships in your schools and communities. Help us tap out dating violence.
YAC has 4 subcommittee groups: Social Media Committee, Peer Mentoring Committee, Event Planning Committee, and Legislative Committee. Let's start with social media.
The Social Media Committee will be the perfect way to use your voice, creativity, and social presence to promote the issue of teen dating violence. If you've ever wanted to create art, memes, videos, or other types of social media, then this committee is for you. In the past, we've had contests where students were encouraged to create films highlighting the issue of dating violence, upstander awareness, and healthy relationships. We've had poster, t-shirt, and meme contests where youth use their creativity and artistic expression. Use your talents to design something fun to be showcased on TAP 808's social media as well as your own. We'd love to feature a new contest in the future based on your inspiration. Encourage your friends to create posters and start a campaign addressing teen dating violence awareness or healthy relationships. Talk about intersectionality, feminism, issues related to LGBTQ+ folks, Indigenous and immigrant perspectives on relationships, or any other angle upon which you and your peers would like to focus. Create a meme, a poster, or a comic that discusses teen dating violence from your perspective. Post it to social media and start a conversation with friends and family. Potential themes can include resources for providing support, what a healthy relationship looks like, warning signs of unhealthy relationships, or how to be a supportive friend. Are you a graphic designer? Do fonts, text, graphics, or animation inspire you? You could create something fun for TAP 808 to use on future swag, our website, or other materials like stickers, t-shirts, posters, or social media. Perhaps you're really inspired to act out a scene or create a video. TikTok, Snapchat, YouTube, and more are perfect platforms to create media that showcases all kinds of relationships, from healthy to unhealthy to abusive. Get some friends together virtually or create a range of characters by yourself. The options for creativity are endless. Maybe you love to write or speak. You could use your literary or speaking skills to discuss your perspectives on teen dating violence. Maybe this issue largely affects your community and you'd like to talk about your personal experience being a friend to someone going through abuse. Maybe you've intervened with a friend that was becoming unhealthy, controlling, or even abusive. Tell us all about it and create a blog or a vlog.
Now, let's hear a little bit about our Peer Mentoring Committee.
If you're interested in developing leadership skills and or have an interest in counseling, this committee is the right one for you. The purpose of the Peer Mentoring Committee is to mentor others while promoting healthy relationships. So, what is a peer mentor? A peer mentor is a friend, a coach, a companion, a supporter, basically someone to talk to. A peer mentor is not a social worker, a parent, a therapist, an advocate, what we do at TAP 808, or a solution to all problems. As a peer mentor, your role is to be a sounding board, someone who can support peers with their issues and direct them to appropriate resources, which oftentimes might be to an advocate at TAP 808. Peer mentorship is important because oftentimes youth are not comfortable going to an adult to talk about their problems. Through peer mentoring, youth can build positive relationships and a network of fellow peers who they can talk to. Peer mentoring is beneficial to both the mentor and the mentee. As a mentor, you will improve reasoning skills, communication skills, conflict resolution skills, and increase empathy for others. Mentees, in return, will have greater efficacy, have lower rates in engaging in risky behaviors, and a greater feeling of connection to school and their peers. Okay, so you're probably thinking, this sounds great. How do I do it? Being that this will be majority student-led, you have flexibility. Peer mentoring can look like formal meetings, maybe starting a club, or informal gatherings where you facilitate a talk circle during recess, before, or after school. For your meetings, you can also choose topics that you feel are relevant for your school. For example, healthy relationships, LGBTQ+ issues and rights, gender expectations, or self-esteem. As a peer mentor, you'll be given training on your role and how to be a mentor, as well as receive ongoing support from TAP 808 with planning so that you feel confident being a peer mentor at your school.
Next up is the Event Planning Committee. Do you get a slight adrenaline rush just thinking about everything that goes into the build-up and the breakdown of events? Then the Event Planning Committee is perfect for you. This committee will allow you to plan activities and design materials for various TAP 808 events. In this role, you will be able to explore all of your interests as far as event coordination, fundraising, and social events. We want you to have a true hands-on experience, so that includes pitching your own ideas and getting those approved. Some examples of events that have taken place in the past are lunch rallies. Lunch rallies are designed to bring everyone together to raise awareness for DV and to promote healthy relationships. A bigger community event that we have is the Reef Akau event. It is brought to bring awareness of the impact that DV has on children in the home. This event was brought to life by bringing in a lot of donations and supporters within the community. In the nonprofit world, fundraisers and donations make a lot of the work we do possible. As a teen, you may think that there's not a lot that you can do in order to bring in donations, but that's where your creativity must come into play. Some examples of fundraisers can be bake sales, trivia nights, or even just a small campaign designed to increase awareness in your community. For example, our $2 for Peace campaign is designed to remind people that even if you don't have time to commit, there are multiple ways to help us tap out dating violence, even through small contributions. Similar to the other subcommittees, you will always have access to a TAP 808 representative in order to see all of your visions come to life. Lastly, but certainly not least, Legislative Committee.
Do you aspire to be a change maker? To have a career in policy, in law? If so, then the Legislative Committee is for you. The Legislative Committee will discuss and tackle issues within schools, courts, and political systems related to teen dating violence to make systemic changes. As a member of this committee, you will strengthen your research skills, deepen your understanding of politics, and gain confidence speaking in public. Members may also have the opportunity to meet with their local representatives, agency leaders such as coalition and commission leaders, and staff members here at DVAC. Your voice matters. Youth involvement is essential as we want to hear about the needs and barriers teens face in order to support youth who experience dating violence. This year, Domestic Violence Action Center has been involved with several bills in the state legislature. One of those is the Keiki Caucus. Through this bill, the Department of Education will be required to establish and implement system-wide sexual abuse prevention education programs. Under this bill, training will also be provided to teachers and staff and will inform parents and guardians about important child sexual abuse topics. This bill is important as it will raise awareness about sexual abuse from a young age, which will in turn reduce teen dating violence. Another bill we are involved in is related to temporary restraining orders, protective orders, and injunctions. Currently, TROs, protective orders, and injunctions are issued to expire when the minor reaches the age of majority, meaning when they turn 18 years old. As the law stands, it requires a teen who was previously protected to return to court and start the process all over again. The purpose of this bill is to allow temporary restraining orders, protective orders, and injunctions to continue to protect a teen after they turn 18. This bill was inspired by two 17-year-old TAP 808 clients who did not feel the state statute properly protected them from their abusers. It is bills like these that are possible with the input and testimony of youth like you. Join the Legislative Committee and together we can create systemic change. If you are interested in joining TAP 808's Youth Action Committee, please complete our application and email it back to us at teen@stoptheviolence.org. We hope to work with you soon because together we can tap out teen dating violence. Mahalo!